All Japan Pro Wrestling's Champions Night 2021 took place on June 26, 2021, Ota Ward Gymnasium in Tokyo, Japan. We got some matches I want to talk about here. So the first match on this card, we have Jun Saito and Rai Saito taking on each other. And we got Jun Saito actually defeating Rai Saito right here. Wow, I don't know if you guys know, Saito twins used to be sumo wrestlers here, and these guys are actually in their fourth match. In my opinion, they're already doing a damn good job here. They look very awkward moving around the ring right now, but the potential is clearly obvious here. They just laid into each other with some nasty sounding forearms and some slaps. I expected them to do such, and I expect them going forward to be a very enjoyable team by the time the Real World Tag League rolls around later this year. So I wouldn't be shocked to actually make quite the run in the tournament here. So this is a nice opening contest with two very young wrestlers right here. I would say check this out. Next match we got here, we had a three-way match. We had Tatsuhiko Takaiwa and Sugi defeating Next Streams Atsushi Aoki and Rising Hayato, and Evolutions at Karo Sato and Dan Tamura right here. Well, I had a thought that Sugi and Takaiwa would not really stay around here in All Japan for very long. Seems like they'll be in All Japan more going forward and given the result here of this match. So the match was just a complete spot fest in my opinion, and exactly what a match like this should be if you ask me. There were many double team moves, and it would make sense to make this tornado tag. But who really cares about the rules in the second match from the bottom of this card anyway? Just non-stop action. Everybody got their chance to shine. So we got Tatsuhiko Takaiwa and Sugi defeating the team of Next Stream and Evolution right here. This one went about 5 minutes and 51 seconds, I think. So next match is where we get some stuff to slow this card down here. We have the Jumbo Saruta Memorial match. We have Masanobu Fuchi, Shiro Koshinaka, and Masahiko Takasugi. I fucked that man's name up. Takasugi. There we go. Raiju Hijata defeating Osamu Nishimura, Shinji Nakano, Sushi, and Ishikawa right here. So like I said, the combined age, I don't know if you guys know this, but the combined age of Fuji's team is around 238 years old, including a young boy who happened to be 43 in Hijata. At 67 years old, Fuji is still better than some of the wrestlers that are 9 years younger than him in this match right here. This match did exactly what it needed to do, and it didn't really need to be an overstay here. It didn't overstay its welcome, in my opinion. So got to admire Chikara, even in a meaningless match, selling the frustration of getting pinned. You just got to love that right there. So this match went about 9 minutes, 44 seconds. That was pretty much the palate cleanser match of this show, if you ask me. So then we move into championship implications. Damn, I could speak. God damn it. We have for the All Japan TV 6-man tag team championship, Total Eclipse, Tajiri, Hokuto Omori, and Yosuke Kodama defeating the team of Takao Omori, Black Menzo-Ri, and Karabel Ito right here. So buy whatever Karabel sells. He actually did quite a bit in this match, you ask me. He got worked over early on, and he hit a beautiful plancha to the outside on Kodama. This is more what you expect from a 50-year-old business executive. This is more of a what you would expect from a 50-year-old business executive. If you ask me, he was the clear MVP of the match, but Hokuto really wasn't far behind. He looked incredibly dominant here, and as the clear leader of this team, it really wouldn't be surprised if he eventually usurps the faction from Jake Lee, if you ask me. So this match went about, let me see, 6 minutes, 58 seconds. Not anything too long. It was what it was. It was decent, though. I enjoyed it. So the next match we had Total Eclipse, Kuma Arashi, and Koji Doi defeating Shotaro Oshino and Ryuki Honda right here. So this was a proper big dude fight. Just 4 meaty dudes just laying to each other right here. Honda came into this match like a house on fire, showing what he can hang with the big boys right here. Ultimately, Kumadoy regained control of this match, proceeded to grind Honda down. Ashino ended up doing very little in the match, but he also wasn't a part of the story, to be honest. The story here was Kumadoy getting a dominant win to keep them hot for their upcoming tag team title match. This is a really fun undercard match, guys, right here. And this match went about 5 minutes and 8 seconds, which is a common thing with All Japan matches. They don't go super, super long unless they need to. So next we got Strongheart, Sema, T-Hawk, El Lindemann, and Issei Onishuta defeating Purple Haze, Zeus, Inzanagi, Shigehiro Irie, my friend, and Umataro right here. So this was wrestled exactly how it should have been between these two teams, in my opinion. The smaller guys did their thing, and Zeus got time to do his proper power spots. The standouts here were Izanagi and T-Hawk. Izanagi is a guy that takes a lot of bumps for someone that's over 40. T-Hawk just looked tremendous working with everyone, and his exchanges with Zeus were the highlight of this match, if you ask me. Strong Hearts took out the Purple Haze that allowed T-Hawk to hit the Night Ride on Izanagi for the victory. Hopefully that means they'll be sticking around for a little bit longer in All Japan. So I'm hoping that will happen. And you can never have too much El Lindemann. So this is a damn good match, man. Strong Hearts enjoyed this immensely, everybody. So next match, you had Royal to the Road, Royal Strong Style. Hold on. I butchered that. Road to the Royal Road Strong Battle. There we go. Heterogeneous Fighting Battle 3rd. Yoshitatsu defeats Yosuke Nishijima. Yoshitatsu is accompanied to the ring by Seijo Tachibana, who is making his return from injury, on July 22nd. Yoshitatsu grappled here Nishijima, who was wearing boxing gloves, threw punches, rinse, repeat. Since it's the 45th anniversary of Inoki versus Muhammad Ali, Yoshitatsu started doing the Inoki kicks from the ground. Started second round. This is pretty much, they had like this was not good, man. This actually ended in a third round, I believe, about 1 minute and 26 seconds. Nishijima, he's not very good, man. He's only done a couple of work matches in the show. The only thing I'm glad about, they kept this relatively short. Nishijima locked on the sleeper for the win, and yeah, that was what it was, man. So we get for the AJPW Championship next up. We have Shuji Ishikawa, the champion, defending against Yuko Miyamoto, getting the victory here about 11 minutes, 51 seconds. This is a very curious match structure. The much larger Ishikawa playing an underdog role and getting dominated by the smaller Miyamoto here. Really just about the only offense Shuji got was him spamming his various finishers and Miyamoto kicking out of almost all of them. It really wasn't a bad match, just a weird one. Didn't go in with super high expectations, so I mean, that's a plus, I guess. It was okay. Like, I'm not going to say it was bad. It's just played interesting roles right here. Ishikawa retains his title, a little under 12 minutes, man. And this, yeah, very different match, man. Next, for the PWF World Junior Heavyweight Champion. Excuse me, where was I? For the PWF World Junior Heavyweight Championship, we had Koji Iwamoto, the champion, taking on Akira Francesco right here. So, man, finally the good boy has done it. After coming out of nowhere to win the Junior Battle of Glory, Akira finally overcomes Iwamoto and becomes the champion right here. One of the things that makes Iwamoto so great as a champion, his theme sounds like a proper last boss music, if you ask me. That's exactly what he feels like here. He is the last boss that Akira needs to overcome to claim this top prize. Iwamoto came into this match as confident in his victory, as of course he should be. However, slowly but surely, Akira showed that he can go toe-to-toe with Iwamoto right here. Kumadoy got desperate to win down the stretch, even busted out some moves that he rarely used, like the Vertebreaker, but Akira here would not be denied. Sugi is his first challenge in a rematch from the Junior Battle of Glory semifinal. Just a great performance from both men, and now we have a junior heavyweight champion that has tons of fresh matchups. Go ahead out of your way to check this match out. This was damn good. Man, yeah. So, next match, we got Triple Crown Championship decision match right here. Jake Lee defeating Yuma Yagi and Kento Miyahara in about 47 minutes and 41 seconds right here. Man, Jake Lee here has finally done it. After countless tries, he is finally the Triple Crown champion. I had some worries about the stipulation going into this match. It easily could have devolved to a point where the individual matches don't mean as much and guys get pinned off moves that normally wouldn't end the match. But what we end up getting here was the opposite of that. We got 3 great singles matches for the price of 1. Great visual at the end, with Jake not only great visual at the end, with Jake not only holding the normal Triple Crown belt, but also the 3 belts feels like a proper coronation of a new champion, if you ask me. So, first match between Yuma and Kento was tremendous as the best of the 3, but maybe not the best of the 3, but it was all great. Kenta and Yuma established right away that these are proper singles matches and not just part of a greater match. By itself, it would have been a great match if you ask me, but I would have ranked it highly. Just back and forth, and it showed that Kento and Yuma are on the same level. As a whole, it felt like Yuma came out of this match looking twice as strong, despite him getting pinned right here. Second matches between Kento and Jake was great as well, if you ask me. Jake did that asshole thing pretty well. Just as toying like he's toying with his food like a cat does, but that also led to him being overconfident, which cost him the match and some points. Kento sold the exhaustion from the previous match, and just gave Jake a lot while looking strong whenever he got the chance to take over right here. So then the third and final match between Jake and Yuma, was also surprisingly great. Yuma came into the match hot, having been able to rest a bit after losing to Miyahara, but it quickly became clear here he only really recovered enough to get that quick burst of energy as Jake then dominated the rest of the match. This is where the first match being such a war actually helped the story out of this match, you ask me. It was believable that Yuma was more beaten down than Jake, despite having a rest as he had gone through a much more intense match and an intense beating. Jake basically just toyed around Miyahara before putting him away and still got Yuma to, before actually putting him away, Still, Yuma managed to hold on for quite a long time as Jake Lee got overconfident here. There were a few spots where I thought Yuma would actually manage to pull out a win and beat Jake, but ultimately Jake proved he was too strong in this match, man. So, despite getting 2 wins by just picking up the bones from his first match, Jake actually came out looking very strong. He got to work with the 2 best wrestlers in All Japan, who both sold their asses off for him. Jake's offense, meanwhile, looked vicious, and he carried himself very well here. After being critical from him that I've heard people have been for quite a while, I think Jake Lee's fitting into his own as a top guy here in All Japan. Hopefully he can keep this energy up for his next upcoming title reign. He's got a good challenge right away with Oshino awaiting him, guys. So that was our first All Japan show in a while. I felt like we had to hit y'all with some All Japan stuff because, you know, All Japan is super important, man. And I got to watch whenever we can, baby. So we're the almighty SOS Wrestling Network. Like, share, subscribe. This is the All Japan's The Champion Show 2021 review. Check us out. Holla at y'all later. Like, share, subscribe. All that great shit. Peace.